What if I told you that the IRS could be abolished forever and the plan has been activated? Or what if I said that the complicated income tax system that we all despise could be replaced with a simple, transparent national sales tax? Well, that's exactly what the Fair Tax Act of 2025 is proposing, and it's been submitted in Congress. The bill begins by highlighting the problems with the federal income tax. Congress states that income taxes slow economic growth, hurt American competitiveness, reduce savings and investment, lower wages and productivity, and they are unfair and intrusive. If you disagree with any of that, please let us know down below. And let's be honest, does anyone really enjoy filing their taxes every year? I freaking hate it. Now here's what the Fair Tax Act of 2025 actually does. It's 132 pages. I read through most of it and it's complicated, but this is what it looks to do. Abolish the IRS. No more income tax agency breathing down your neck. There's a catch with that, and we'll talk about that here in a moment. It also would end income, payroll, estate, and gift taxes. That's right, no more federal withholding from your paycheck. That's directly related to what we're going to have to talk about in a little bit. 3, it would implement a national sales tax. Instead of taxing your earnings, the government would tax you only on what you spend. All right, before I keep going, you've seen it. You're probably wondering, where did I get it? Well, this is our one of our new shirts at Blackout Coffee, and we're running our Valentine's Day sale right now. If you head on over to blackoutcoffee.com/GNG and you buy some flavored coffee, we're going to help you save on a ton of it. Buy one bag, you get the second bag half off. Flavored coffees only. And if you use code Valentine50, you'll save 50% off that second bag. How does it work? Add multiples of 2 to the cart. Doesn't matter how many you add. And then when you put in the code, the cart does the work for you. You'll save a ton of money while getting some of the best coffee in the world. If you haven't tried it, try it and let me know. We ship it to you within 3 days of roasting. And we do it all here in America, in Florida. So check us out, blackoutcoffee.com/GNG. You can get this shirt there as well. And let me know what you think about our coffee. Appreciate y'all. Back to this bill. Now, under this system, the federal government would tax goods and services at the point of purchase. The proposed tax rate, well, it's 23% on new goods and services. But before you panic, because I did when I first read it, let me break it down for you. Unlike our current system where taxes are hidden in every step of the production process, this tax is clear and upfront. Plus, there's a built-in safety net, the family consumption allowance. I think there's a second safety net for Second Amendment folks. Would this repeal the Pittman-Robertson tax, which taxes you on guns and ammo before it even gets to you, and then you're taxed on it again when you buy it. Now, to ensure lower income Americans aren't disproportionately affected, the bill includes a monthly rebate for qualifying households. It would give every American household that qualifies a refund on the tax on essential goods. Meaning if you're truly low income, the government is going to assist you on essential goods. This means families won't pay for taxes on purchases up to the poverty level. Essentially, the fair tax eliminates the tax burden for the poor and keeps it fair for everyone else. Now, a simple calculation after I read this whole thing, I wanted to figure out how it would work. A family of 4 that meets the income requirements would receive a monthly rebate check of $600 to offset their basic spending needs. Now, that poverty level changes every day. There's a formula to figure all that out, and it's above my pay grade. But supporters of this tax plan argue that it will boost the economy, meaning more money stays in people's pockets. It would encourage savings and investment, which would mean no more taxing your income, so you can keep what you earn and invest it as you see fit. It would increase transparency, meaning you'll see exactly how much tax you pay for an item. And it would also make taxation voluntary. You would choose how much tax you pay based on how much you spend. So if you're somebody who spends every nickel you make, you're going to pay a higher tax rate than someone who keeps a lot of their money and doesn't spend as much. Let me know what you think about that down below. Think that's fair? Now, businesses would benefit from this as well, and as a business owner, this caught my attention. But I don't qualify for corporate taxes. But corporate taxes would vanish, making America a better place to invest, and thus bringing more companies to the country. Or the good part is more Americans would start their own companies and work for themselves rather than somebody else. Of course, not everybody is on board on this, and critics argue that a 23% sales tax could hurt consumers, especially middle-class families. But if you do the work, if you work out the hidden fees and stuff, you're already paying more than 23% tax. So this would actually, you'd pay less. The rich, some say, would spend less money to avoid paying taxes. Yeah, that probably would be so. And the transition would be difficult with uncertainty in government revenues. But if we just keep hacking away at all the money that was stolen from us and deposited in offshore accounts like Lee Zeldin just found at the EPA, or sent to all kinds of craziness like, purple green gay frogs overseas, we shouldn't be paying for that anyway. So that would save us a ton of money. Now, let's not forget, a major requirement of this plan is the one I said we would mention later. You would have to repeal the 16th Amendment to permanently eliminate income taxes. That's right, the 16th Amendment to the United States Constitution would have to be permanently eliminated, would have to be repealed. Without that, we could end up with both income and this blanket sales tax. So, yeah, that's one thing to be careful about and be aware of. So where does this Fair Tax Act go from here? Right now, it's in the hands of Congress, and if it's passed, remember, it's got to go through that Senate. You got to get 60 votes in the Senate, assuming it makes it through the House of Representatives. But if it was passed, it would take effect January 1st of 2027. My guess is that Trump would start that tariff plan before then to augment anything that would be lost. But there was no mention of that in this the Fair Tax Plan bill. Now, it's going to be a tough fight. Like I said, the tax code right now is over 70,000 pages long, and lobbyists won't let go of their special carve-outs very easily. But now it's your turn. Do you think the Fair Tax Act is a solution that America needs? Should we abolish the IRS and replace it with a national sales tax? I want to pose this to you. I thought of this morning. If President Donald Trump is able to pull off abolishing the income tax, abolishing the IRS, of course, eliminating the 16th Amendment to do that, and replacing it with the old tariff system, which worked fine, I think he deserves a place on Mount Rushmore. What say you? Now, let me know what you think in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video to spread the word about this historic tax proposal. If you think it's a good idea, let me know down below and leave a little fire flame emoji so that I can try to get a tally on how many people are in favor of this. I appreciate y'all. Until we see each other again, be safe, stay free. God bless America. I love it here, and we should do our best to save it. Take care, y'all.